How we doing today? It's Brother Hayden bringing a little bit of the word here today. I know with the coronavirus and everything going on that we don't get, it's not often that we get to go outside and go do things that we normally do. So we have so much time on our hands, and what are we doing with this time? You know, the Bible says an idle mind, the devil can play with that, and he can come in and he can wreak havoc on our relationship with Christ if we're not careful. So it is important for us to take this time, this time that all this excess time that we have, we can use it for the upbuilding of God's kingdom, but we can also let the devil just tear us down and almost remove what God has done in our lives if we're not careful. So I just want to talk to us on this first little vlog we're doing about the importance of living in purity. Purity is something that is it's not talked about in our world that we live in. We live in a very selfish, self-pleasing world. And if we're not careful, we can let that mindset creep into our own hearts and into our own lives. But if we are truly born again by Christ and we want to see what He has for us in our lives, and we want to see that grow, and we want to see that come to fruition, then we must become pure. There is a purity that Christ brings to our lives and to our hearts that comes with salvation and with sanctification. But that does not exclude us from not continuing to walk in that purity. And so we must be very cautious to continue in the purity wherewith Christ has made us clean. He's made us whole. So what is the importance of purity? Psalms chapter 51 and 10 says,